welcome to Austria, and welcome to the Red Bull Ring, and of course welcome to the NXTGP GT3 Cup. This championship is all about the drivers and the talent behind the wheels. Why I say this championship fixed setup, so no tampering with setups of the car. And this means it's also a 5-man machine because it's all about taming that 565 horsepower beast. Porsche 911 GT3 car. Yes, indeed, it's only one car, it's only the Porsche, but it's an amazing car, and of course not to mention the sound that these cars produce, because I always get goosebumps when I hear these cars. And of course, don't forget, we have in total of 38 drivers that have signed up for the championship, so if that doesn't get your blood flowing, I don't know what will. But alright, that's more information, of course. Let's talk about the series, because qualification will start soon. It will start in about 3 minutes. Of course, we will have around 20 minutes of qualifying time, which means these drivers, of course, get plenty of time in this 4.2 kilometer circuit of the Red Bull Ring. And after that, we'll have 2 races, each of 20 minutes racing time. And for race 2, there will be a top 10 reverse grid. And of course, also mentioning, we have a rolling start, so that means it's always going to be close in turn 1, because the grid has to be within 1 second's length of each other, so that's going to be an amazing thing to see, of course. But enough talk, let's go to the live imaging. We can already see some imaging of the Porsches, of course, in these categories. As you said, it's a GT3 Cup, it's not the Cup version, it's the GT3 spec that we are going to see. Which means, as I said again, it's going to have a lot of power. Some live imaging as we see here Bas van Straten. Number 46 Porsche, of course 46, a number that's famous of Valentino Rossi, Il Dottore, of course. Well, he's driving a BMW, he's not driving a Porsche. But Bas van Straten is, of course, as I said, all the cars are the Porsche GT3 cars. And of course the fixed setup, so it's all about man and machine, and it's quite a lot actually to tame these cars. Of course, it's GT3, so you have to do some trail braking. You can't go into it like we saw yesterday with Formula 4. You can't go with full throttle and then slam the brakes, because if you do that, you will probably lock up, or the rears will lock up and you will spin the car out of control. And that's something you definitely don't want to see. As you see now, we have 30 cars that have set time. In total, we have 33 cars. So I can fix that for you. We have but that's not going to look nice. Let's not do that. Let's stay on the 30 cars on the timing. Of course, if you have any questions, please let them know in the chat, and I'll try to answer them. But I know one thing for sure, it's going to be a lot these races. So I'll try to answer them, but I can't promise if I answer them all. Switching over to Wouter Kuip. Beautiful white Porsche. At first I thought the skin wasn't loading, but it's really a white Porsche, so don't worry. This is how it's supposed to look. We go on board with him now. It's quite a tricky corner, actually, the next corner that we are coming up. It's all downhill from here. So it's quite easy to lock the fronts up. Alright, so multiple cars drifting off here. Well, you can see it here in the gravel trap. A lot of people have hit the gravel trap. And that's not what you want to see, but luckily that's all where practice is for. The good news is we're going to qualify very soon. So we'll be now set up for the qualifying. And there we go. As I said, 20 minutes of qualifying time. That's what you will get. You all have to set a time, but don't forget, it's not private qualifying, as we might know from iRacing. No, as you can see, we see all the other drivers also on the track, but that's going to be a very exciting thing to watch. Because on one hand, you definitely want to have some form of slipstream. On the other hand, if you are getting in the way, yeah, then we'll have another story to tell at least. See here Milan van der Werf, who's driving Roxy with the golden tooth. That's very good. That's the 2025 livery. It's famous in the IMSA championship. Lars asks Nordschleife soon. Yeah, why not? Why not? I'll say let it know. I would love to drive at the Nordschleife. At least do some commentary work for that. Oh, there goes Milan van der Werf. And that's exactly what I meant. Well, luckily for him, we still have around 80 minutes left, so all the time to set another lap time, but that's not the preparation you want to go into qualifying. So we look here to Damon Christen. Number 34. One of the Skyflag teams. Skyflag, of course, a corner in Zandvoort. Where we're also going to drive, I think, if I'm not correctly wrong. Yeah, indeed. March the 11th, we'll be driving at Zandvoort. And after that, March 25th, we will drive at the WeatherTech Laguna Seca. So that's going to be an amazing drive as well, don't forget. And the 8th of April, that's also a nice race that we're going to have, because we're going to drive at Daytona, but not just the sprint races. I call these races and 2 times 20-minute races. No, we're gonna have a 1-hour race, which means it's almost like an endurance race with pit stops. That's something we don't have right now, but with pit stops, with tire swaps maybe. So that's gonna be an amazing race to watch. And then the 22nd of April, we'll have the finale at Circuit Spa-Francorchamps, which is also a quite tricky circuit to drive with these cars. And I'm very, very, very curious on Daytona. Sounds like a plan, Robin says. I'm in. Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. So very soon the first times will come up to the board. See Lasse Sol. Purple time in sector 2, so yeah, purple means you're the quickest one in that sector, green means you're quicker than the previous set time in that sector, and yellow it means that you're not fast at all in that sector. It's purple now, so that means the first times we'll get on the board. There we are. And indeed, it's La Sol on P1 right now with a 1:33.96. And Nick the Show P2 right now. Oh, there goes a car off. That's the 46. The car of Bas van Straten. Let's see. Here we see Alex Huizinga. Just set his lap time in a 1:31.58 right now. Yeah, that's maybe a little bit use of the slip scene. That's not a bad idea actually to do. Have Nico Schiffer, and Nico Schiffer goes to the fastest lap right now in a 1:29.985. Almost half a second quicker than La Sol. Not bad at all, actually, not bad at all. La Sol already on the way. Also with a white Porsche again. No issues with the skin. And Lucas Stiefelhagen right now. It's the purple sector time in the second sector. First, let's see what Sol can do. On its way to the start-finish line right now. It's a P2. Yes, indeed, it's a P2. It's a 32.22. Stiefelhagen has a P3 right now with a 1:32.46. Roy Castine. Championship in the previous season. Dominated actually that season because he won both championships. He won F4 and won the Mazda MS5 Cup. All are broadcasted here again at the NXTGP from F4. Something that I'm doing. Those races are every Monday, and of course also the Mazda MX-5 Cup. Those races are, if I'm not mistaken, on Thursday. See? Yes, indeed. This Thursday they will be driving a Snetterton, the Snetterton 300 circuit. Import Honda Civics in Italy. That's a very good question, actually. I don't know. I think the speed difference will be quite big, don't you think? And again, multi-class racing. Maybe that's something for next season. Multi-class racing. Let's go back to qualifying right now. So we have a little bit of change, of course, in the front. It's right now Nico Schiffer P1. It's Kai Schubert on P2. Lassol P3. Lucas Stievelhagen on P4. And Roy Castien P5. Kevin van Dijken. It's on P6. No, it's going to be P7 because, let's see, it's Eddie Callis who sets it down on P4. Great time from him. And Roy Castien has a purple sector, but doesn't improve quite a lot. So we also have here, let's see, that's Yuri, the lead, Yuri Verswijveren. See what he's going to do. No time for him yet. On board with him. Let's watch your lap. Let's see if we can get some live timing with it. Have to search for that one moment. There it is. Of 233 kilometers an hour. Unfortunately, we can't see the live timing, can't see the sector times right now. Everybody we see sets yellow sector times, which means they're much lower than they previously set their own sector times. Except for Richard Schouten, green. Or if you look like IndyCar, green. Leo Kaldijk also all green. Leo Kaldijk sets it in P23 right now. Yeah, it looks like he has another off track. Of course, if you do that, it means you will not set any lap time, because your second time will get deleted. As we see here, Gulian Sorvilo, P6 right now, and it's going to stay with P6. The answer is yes, it does. 1:33.13 is his time. P6. You see here Lucas Stievelhagen, who's going into the pit lane right now. He's going for some new slicks to see if he can improve his lap time. See it in lifetime, of course, 8,000 of seconds between him and Kalis. So all space, of course, to improve. Right now we're on board with Kai Schubert. Just wait, of course, for his qualifying lap time. A little bit more than a tenth of a second between him and Schiffer. Last sector, warming up his tires a little bit. So dangerous. These are the places where you can really mess up your lap time with the cut track. You see it all the time, of course, in Formula 1. Go over that line, if you go over the curb, the lap time will be deleted. Let's see what he can do now. Into the first turn. A little bit slipstream. The car in front, of course, is weaving. Also needs to warm its tires. To the third corner. Easy on the throttle, that's the most important thing here to do, because you can lose the rear so easily there. once. Doesn't happen, that's of course the good news. Let's see what times he's going to set. Nico Schiffer is on his way. Soul just set a 1:32.37. His lap time on Soul is a 1:30.22, so not improving. Talking about improving, oh, we gotta watch out there! Oh, that's so close, that's so close! I think Schubert's lap time will be screwed up there, pardon my French. Yes, it will, unfortunately. No improvement there for Kai Schubert. Julian Sorvelo just set a third lap time at a 1:13.182. Also Kelvin, Van Dijken, 1:34.29. We're almost at, we are over the halfway point of this qualifying. But more or less than 8 minutes to go. We see Ewout van Kruisen slamming his brakes. To look for a slipstream. For his teammate or something like that. That's very slow driving of him right now. So we see here Andre de Brouwer. A little bit too wide. That's what you get if you want your lap time deleted. And again, also here, that's definitely a deletion of your lap time. Sector 2. That's very close, that's very close. Is he going to complete a lap time? Yes, he does, but still not good enough. Question? No, it's not good enough. 20 hundredths of a second. 1:30.006. It's not enough. It's not enough. Where is Schiffer? Where is Schiffer? There's Schiffer. Oh my goodness. There's quite traffic there, but he's in front of it. Let's see what he can do. Behind, they're already fighting. It's not a race, guys. It's not a race yet. We go on board with Nico Schiffer. Time van Schaik. It's a 8th lap time right now. 8th position. All that. That's a good news. A little bit of slipstream there. To get a little bit closer if you want to fight for the slipstream. Right now, all the sector times in yellow. We're going to focus on Schiffer right now. Sector 3, but still not enough. Schiffer, yellow sector 1, yellow sector 2. Maybe he can find a little bit of the slipstream now. Let's see what he can do. His lap time right now is a... No, it's not enough. It's a 31. That's not enough. Less than 5 minutes remaining. There is still time. Now we can use the slipstream. Straten just set the P14 time, 1:35.38. It's quite busy right now on the track. Finding a gap. Harder and harder. Oh, that's too much. That's way too much for Kai Schubert. Fuck. He goes into the travel. Travel in the gravel trap. Sorry. And he parks the car. Lasse Sol can do. The number 15 Porsche. Faster wants to bring his own Honda to do some front row seat sightseeing. Sightseeing. I'll say that 5 times quickly. Find me, then I'll take my Mazda. Let's see who's quicker. By the way, I don't have an MX-5, I just have a Mazda 3. This is a newest generation though, with the Skyhead X block. 2 liters. 185 horsepower. It's just not a fear of what these cars have. Anyway, still yellow sector times. Here's what Lasse Sol can do. Let's wait to the last corner right now. Start finish. What's going to happen here? Nothing. Which means I think Sol is now starting. Starting the left line. Oh, who's going off there? I think it was the show who went off there. Big crash there. Let's see. Yes, indeed. That's deliberate. That's not an accident. That was deliberate. Anyway, 2 minutes remaining in this qualifying. We'll get pole position. Will it be Nico Schiffer? Will it be Kai Schubert? Or will it maybe be even Julian Sorflo? Good time for Schiffer. Let's see. It was a 31. It's 2/10 off. Maybe that was just to warm up the tires. That's also a possibility. No, I do not have an MX-5. I wish I had. Got a Mazda 3. I'm not allowed to say that it looks cooler because you know there are quite some DNT drivers here. So I would not say that that my Mazda 3 looks cooler than an MX-5. Sorry, Benta. Schubert also sector first. Yeah, no. I thought it was purple sectors. No, there were yellow sectors. As we go on board again with Nico Schiffer. Last chance. It's green in sector 2. That's a good thing. That's a good thing for Schiffer. But will it be enough for an improvement of his time? Nico Schiffer on his way to the start finish. Does he improve? The answer is no, he does not improve. And of course it's iRacing, which means if the clock hits 20 minutes, it means the qualifying is over. No finishing your lap time. And there we go, qualifying is over. And it's Nico Schiffer on pole position and Kai Schubert on second place. And after that it's Julian Sorvelo and Lucas Stiefelhagen on P3 and P4. You can see a profile picture of Nico Schiffer, look at that. That was possible, but it was possible, good to know, good to know. We're getting ready for the race. Of course, it's a 20-minute race. It's a rolling start. Don't forget that. It's going to be a very excited race, of course, into turn 1. We have a rolling start. We can show you the grid. Here we go, the starting grid. So it's Schiffer on P1 and Schubert P2, then it's Julian Sorvelo on P3 and Lucas Stiefelhagen on P4. Lasse Sol, that's the one on P5, and P6 is for Eddie Carlis. Roy Castine on P7 and Timon Scheik on P8. Justin Clerk on P9 and Ewout van Kruisen on P10. 11th is for Kelvin van Dijken and the 12th place is for Las Deters. Look to the next grid. There we go. P13 for Robert Horn and P14 for Bas van Straten. 15th position for Brian Bernardus and Arwen Wagenmakers on 16th position. Nick de Shaw P17 and Wouter Kuip on P18. Roel van Sant on P19 and 20th is for André de Brouwer. 21 for Kim de Korte and 22 for Damon Christian. 23rd position is for Remo Kooi and P. 25th position for Yuri Verswijver. 26th is for Leon Kaldijk. 27th is for Potter. 29th is for Brad Pickett and Milan van der Berg. 30. 31 for Ross Young and 2 for Jimmy Picona. Number 33 for Charles Schouten, that's the grid. 33 cars. It'll be an amazing race to watch. Weather 80 degrees outside. Track temperature of 31 degrees. Formula 1 driver always says about these things, and he's called them simply lovely. This is just simply lovely weather, absolutely. Who will be the fastest in race 1? Will it be Nico Schiffer, will it be Kai Schubert, or will it be somebody outside of the top 10 maybe? Questions, of course, a lot of answers that will be given in the upcoming 20 minutes. It's going to be a 17 lap race. Lap 17 will be the white flag. Everybody knows about the checker flag. Someone's going off there. Someone's going off there. It's Wouter Kuip who went off. Looks like the damage is minimal. Oh, we've got some more damage right there. We see a rear wing on the track. Going all the way to the third corner. Bumper draft. Bumper contact. That's not an issue, but you have to watch out, of course, because these Porsches have cooling right in front of the bumper. Right rear of front, I would say. You have to watch out what you're doing. There was the car quite early on. It's a gravel trap. No biggies. Great car for Robert van Hoorn. To get up 3 places, and also Roel van der Zand. Get up 6 places right now. Some damage left and right. Yes, indeed. It's Arwen Wagenmakers who hit the gravel. Did he hit the wall? I don't think he did. So you don't see it that much. damage. Let's see what happens with him. Already happened there. Was there contact? I don't think there was contact. Contact with the wall? No, it wasn't. Lucky him. Lucky. Went off. A lot of damage on the car. This is the front end. Now, so it's wheel damage I see. Oh, good stuff right I just want to say, or they might have a quick repair, which they have, that's a good thing. So it's not a long pit stop, right? That's good. Here with the chopper cam. P1, Super P2, and Leon Sorvio, P3. They really get to the Stiefelhaar. The fifth place of Eddie Gardens. That was indeed the car of Redbull Boy. Indeed it was. Schreiber who lost the car. Taps off the front bumper of Redbull Boy. That's Redbull Boy in the barriers. Was a big damage to the car. We'll need to have the Redbull through the pit lane. Look at this fleet deck! My goodness! For P8, Justin Clark loses it. No, it's time for Skyko loses it. Let's go through the gravel trap. He can continue, that's a good thing for him. No big damage. Some little damage to his ego and some losing of positions. Fights everywhere right now. That pedal to the metal. Steady, get on his teammate. Right now to repair his car. Between those, the car of the Brouwer and the show. And that's 32. That's the car of the report. On board right now with the board.
gonna go big man.
2. The Sky, of course, was that 136.7. Sky. A bit too wide there. Was a spin more than a crash. Don't see any big damage on the car. Let's see what happens there. I'm in the replay right now. That's what's called slamming brakes. Yeah, indeed. Oh! That was very close there. Very, very close. We almost had a big accident. Luckily, everyone made it out okay. Right now on the attack mode. Attack mode, but under attack. That's Brad Pickett in front of the green car. He's setting position right now. Verstappen goes the other way around. Loses 8 positions in terms of the starting position. Wait, and also try to manage to get the slipstream back to work. Let's see what happens. We go to turn 1. Right now on the start-finish line. For the attack, there we go. On the inside, no. Watch out! Small bump there. Beautiful fight, this is what we see here. Let's come back. He tries. Respectfully driven. See here a fight with Russell. 7. Behind Sol, it's Ewald van Kruisen.
Great job, here you go.
On board with him. Oh, that was so close! Oh my goodness! It's just Leclerc. No, it's Russell who goes into the pit lane. I think it's tried for penalty. Maybe stop and go, that's also a possibility. Two off tracks. Maybe something else that was going on here.
Yeah, you fucking do.
We're fight with Ifra and the show. For the 24 car, the show the 36 car. Just on the outside, back to the inside. It's going to break later. So close. It's there, Leon Alwijk who's full of the attack. Gets too big. It's not possible yet. Not possible yet. Take some patience right now. Maybe thinking, well, the show and Ifra are just fighting against each other. Maybe we can take each other off and I can say thank you very much and goodbye. That's not the situation right now, of course. outside, contact on the inside, and he makes it stick. Yes, but that was a little bit off track. And that was also way off track. Slow down, so that's good news for him. Okay, so he can still fight on. Van Dijken, number 6 car, the Redbull livery car. I think because it's white, I might have to say the Racing Bull livery. The big Visa Cash App RB of last year. Way too much if you ask me. Racing Bulls, I love that name. I also love the livery actually they have come up with. Like the 2021, I believe he took the livery of the Redbull cars. Work with Roykerstein. For him love daters. Not gonna do it there, he says. This is good action now. On the way to turn 1. Stick team work. On the inside, Castine going on the inside. Good to make it stick. Great job, Lee. Great job from Castine. But now, revanche from Lost Daters. Slipstream. I think the gap's a little bit too big. What going to do with the dive bomb? No. Gets me 12.
We are where we expected to be.
Right now on P7, don't forget that means P3. We have the top 10 reverse for race number 2. Careful there, watch out for that. You want to carry a little dirt in the next couple of corners. The car was on serious map. And that's what happened. Marquezine has the pace right now. On the attack on Kelvin Van Dijken. He managed to make a stick before in turn 1. Looks like the accent of Van Dijken is a little bit better. What he can do. Switch to turn 3. Sneak here, it's called turn 2. The outside, that's a difficult one to do. Crisscross. No. Back in the slipstream. Take yoke, take stick. I was thinking about it. It's such a difficult corner to make here. A good pass. So also for Kevin Van Dijken right now is playing the waiting game. For how long, of course, because we still have 6 left to go. Still some places, what happened there? Let's see the replay. Oh, we lost the car, that's why. Because I think the internet connection of Damon Crystal is not the best right now. A moment there for Nicky Shaw. Almost lost the rear of the car there. No issues whatsoever for Nico Schiffer. Starter P1, still P1. Teammate Kai Schumann behind him. Starter P2, still P2. Right there.
fucking bedoel je?
Plenty of penalties. 5 laps to go.
Now the gap is too big for a good slipstream to turn 1. He managed to get a good exit, maybe the slipstream around turn 3 for an overtake. This is not the case. You see the car off, Carlos getting smaller and smaller. Fight between Damon Preston and Nick Shaw. Says no, the show now on the inside. On the inside of turn 3. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can, but the exit is a little bit less. The exit of Preston is better. Preston on the inside, Preston gets pushed on the grass even. Stick now. On the inside. Shaw still on the outside. Still on the outside. And indeed, Preston gets P16 back. Shaw needs a good exit. Actually, top speed here. 30 to 33. Good exit. Unfortunately not the case. Oh, that was Schiffer. Almost hits the gravel trap there. 3 more laps to go. Getting a little bit smaller and smaller.
Got about 5 laps of fuel.
The good news is, right, as of right now, we didn't have big incidents, especially in the beginning of the race. See a lot of clean driving, that's a good thing to see, of course. Inside, back on the inside, back on the inside. No, I just said clean driving. No, no, no. I just said clean driving. It was Goldijk who got punted almost. By, I think it was indeed Brian Bernard. Go back to the replay. This is Leon Goldijk. Also lose the car then. Yes, what I was referring to. Tap. Yes, it was indeed a little tap. Oh, and there he lost the front end. Oh my goodness! What a crash of Leon Goldijk. A major incident there. And that's why we lost him indeed. That's why he went to the pit lane. I did not see that coming. I thought it was just a small bump. But that was a major incident. And for Goldijk, that was race over indeed. Hit the quarter. Takes back P19 from the quarter. yet. No, excuse me, sorry, it's Carlos and Steve Martin, of course.
Slow car, yes. Go
More
left.
interesting than Williams. The yellow car, here we see the yellow car indeed of Sorfilo. Flashing his lights. Intimidate there, Carlos. But he's not happy.
White flag. One more left to go.
Spin there, that's the spin of Las Vegas. Okay, right now to 50-15. Here we have Nico Schiffer going into his last lap. White flag is out. It's a little bit bigger now between Carlos and Steve Lagen. They also go into their final lap of race 1, of course. Still have a second race to go. Line there of Carlos and Steve Lagen now tries to go on the outside. The inside. Make the slipstream work now. Board on the outside now. Good way to pass here. Inside. Still on the outside. Watch out there. Little tap from Carlos. Not enough. More corners to go for Nico Schiffer. Goes for Kai Schubert, his teammate. One more corner to go. From start to finish, Nico Schiffer wins race
jammer
number
Lucas,
1
hey.
for Kai Schubert, and then Guillaume Sorvilo completes the top 3. Then we have a fight there, still going on. Between Carlos and Steve Lagen, but it's Carlos P4, P5 for Steve Lagen. Justin Clerc P6. Strata still fight here with Chris Tant. Mede P17 voor 18 voor Bas van Straten. And on the lead lap, McCoy. Fastest top speed, 289 kilometers an hour. Well, I can tell you that that's definitely not something that's right. He got in a cannon or something like that and got shot from there. Going 28, the last man on the lead lap. And there he is, over start finish. Results of race number 1. That Nico Schiffer wins race 1. Kai Schubert P2 in the 3rd place for Guillaume Sorvilo. Eddie Carles, Lucas Stieflagen, Justin Clerc, Ewout van Kruisen, Robert Horn, Ryan Bernardens, P10 for Roy Castine, which means he will have the reverse pole position for race number 2. Kelvin Dijk P11, then Roel van Zandt, André de Brouwer, Simon Schaik, commentators take the show. Damon Christent and Bas van Straten on P18. Next list. P19 for Velim Indra. Kort on P20. Brad Pickett P21 and Wouter Kuip P22. Alex Huizinga P23. Ross Young on P24. Bas Knotter on P25 and Jamie on P26. Then we have Remco on P27 and 20th for Louis Verswijven. Behind that, it's Lassel on P29, 30th for Leon Kaldijk, 31 for Alwin Wagenmakers, 32 for Björn van Erf, and Richard Schouten 3. So that's the results of race number 1. We're going to get ready for race 2, of course. Straten who's away. 5 minutes remaining in this warm-up session. Drink and maybe even some popcorn. Cup cars. No, these are the GT3 cars. They have quite some more downforce than the Cup cars. And that gives you some time to talk about the calendar. Redbull Ring. Tuesday there will be a race. March 11th. Circuit 4th. March 25th. Raceway Laguna Seca. They're screwing these cars. It's exciting to see. 8th of April. That 1 hour of Daytona with these cars. Indeed, sort of endurance race. Which means it's going to be a completely different strategy than this one. It's to have pit stops, tire changes, fuel, you name it. And then the 22nd of April, the finale on the circuit Spa-Francorchamps. Talking of course about the prices. We have still 1 minute to go until we go for race 2. The winner of race 1 will get 100 euros. The one who comes second in the championship, 75 euros. And P3 40 euros. The one who finished P4 gets a free car of choice. P5 a free track of choice. And P6, 7 and 8 in the championship will get the free entry for next season. So it's going to fight for it. Join a single race or fully championship possible. Absolutely, I would say go join our Discord and ask Oliver, of course our well, let's call him managing director of the whole iRacing competition with NXTGP. Join our Discord channel. It's a lovely channel actually with all lovely people. Minutes, which means one thing, we're going to race for race number 2. Hitting of course first car grid right now. So steady, everybody drops on the grip position. Here's somebody revving. That's what I need to do right now. I know from own experience Bernards on P2, Robin Horn on P3, and the fourth position is for Ewout van Kruisen. And behind them we have Justin Clerc, Lucas Stiefhagen, Eddie Kalis, Julian Sorvilo, Kai Schubert, and Nico Schiffer, of course, the winner of race 1. Then on the left position we have Kevin van Dijken and Roel van Sant on P12. 13 we have André de Brouwer, Tijmen Scheik on P14. Behind him is Lasse Deters, Nick Shaw, Damon Christens, Bas van Straten en Felin Ifra. Kort on P20, Brad Pickett on P21 and Patka behind him. 3 we have Alex Huizinga and Ross Young on 24th. 5 we have Bas Knotter. 6 is Jamie Takula. McCoy on 27. 28 is Yuri Verswijven. 29 is Lars Sol. 30 is for Leo Kaldijk. Behind him it's Alwin Waagmakers on 31. 32 for Milan van der Werf and 33 for Richard Schouten. Those are all the cars on the starting grid. 33 cars are going to make out who will win race number 2. We saw race 1 that Marcus team was quite aggressive. Especially is Brian Bernards. What to do about it? Don't mind the tower of course right now because everybody is of course going throttle and braking, get some heat up in the brakes and in the tires. Can't overtake until the green flag is shown.
About to go green. Stay focused. Hey, carries off. Time to do your job.
Still Marcus on P1. Let's get the position back of course. Don't do that. Means that Narens will get a penalty. Safety car is going in. Lucas Steve, right in turn. Robert van Hoorn, Ewout Kruijsen, that's the top 4. Lucas Stiefhagen on P5. As we are racing, and it's a quite early start there for Roy Castine. It's a very early start for him. Managed to make it stick.
Matig serieus.
First corner. Stop right now. Need no big damage. It's a good thing to see.
Still there.
Everybody is still on the way.
Clear.
Kruijsen looking at Robert van Hoorn. Making it stick. Some whites in the back. live on it, you really can hear the gravel stones on the car. They make that ticking sound, like in real life. They touch, and Infra loses it. No! He managed to keep it. That's quite a nice save from Infra.
Still there. Clear. Got damage on the right side.
Car goes up, car goes down. He's got some damage to repair, I believe.
Clear on the left.
Look at that, he goes on the inside. Quite a nice move. And hits the guardrail. Indeed, that's quite some damage. And there goes the tank slapper and
Left side.
quite a hefty knock there.
Still there. Hold your line.
Was looking right on it from Alonso met each other.
Damage is serious. Late.
So that's not a crash. From Lloyd Brouwer, here we see him. P20. P2 is officially on now. P3, excuse me. Issues in the back. Oh my goodness, that's Robert van der Hoorn again! And another one who goes off. That's number 7 car. That's number 7 off. Let's see, that 07. That's Richard's phone. Points of cars now. It's a big damage. What happened there? 32 car. Three with each other. Yeah, that's why he goes from the back end. Does he get hit? Is that the issue? Does he get hit? What he got? Oh, no, he does get hit indeed. That's by the 33. That's Brad Pickett who hit him. And inside. He's choosing the inside. Braking later, and B14 back in B4. Well, the Vlagen exit is a little bit better right now. On board. This is what the crafting, ladies and gentlemen. The outside. Going to pass. Of course.
Fucking doe je?
That was very close. It's quite close indeed. Roberto is also trying to get the lead on the Vlagen. So same thing as Robert's on race 1. The part of the race, the gaps are getting a little bit bigger and bigger till the end of the race. For everybody is coming up again. Penalty that he had to take. Vlagen losing a position right now to Leon Sorvelo. Oh, into the gravel trap. He's not happy with that, flashing with the lights. So we're back. It's Schiffer, the winner of race number 1. He was in fight with Wolf Salt. It's not quite easy to overtake with these cars.
Still there, hold your line.
Watch out, watch out.
Still there, hold your line.
Someone steered there for Wolf on Salt.
Keep to the left.
Let's make a mistake in turn 1. If you go to try in turn 1, no, it's not. The show.
Heel slim.
That's another tap. Schiffer on the outside, Fulson on the inside. Do they touch each other again? Yes, they do. The Schiffer almost loses his car. And on the outside, now the show on the outside. Here comes the inside. The Schiffer immediately retaliates. Nice move. Schiffer on the outside. We see now that Thomas got provided for that. There, I may say so myself. Shall not going to fight in the next corner question? No, he's not. Guys, keep it clean. On the outside. That was good. going to happen. Don't see any gravel splitting up, so that's a good thing. On the outside, oh, that's another tap. That's another tap from Salt, and if we're done with it, it's on the inside. And to make a stick now for P7. Another crash from Rainbow. Let's see what happens with him. Maybe brakes. Oh no, he's just going straight on. Parks the car there. That's the reason why he's not back in the pit lane. 6 laps to go. We can call a very interesting first round of the GT3 Cup. He taps him, he loses control of the car. No, Calvin van Dijken loses control and is going to apply for a job for the Bottas lawnmower company. If you remember that for a couple of years ago. If you don't, please Google it after this race, of course. Back to Ewout van Kruisen. It's a good exit, by the way. That's a very good exit for Schubert. Right now to the inside. You want to make it stick? That's the big question right now. Do some exit speed there. You see it immediately does Kruisen. The outside is not the best way to go for. That's something he also knows. Of course, the manager of the big Skyflak racing team. Everybody who knows Zandvoort knows Skyflak.
Nog geen halve autolengte.
Aggressive move there from Bas van Straten. Looking for take a position.
That aero damage is probably slowing you along. Jump the course, try to slow down, give up that time. The car behind you closing on you. Gap is 6.5 seconds. The leader is running 30.6. The car is
light blue and orange car.
Just steps past the lap. 29.9.
The Golf colors, of course.
Leuk.
You've been disqualified.
En ik ben...
Point.
Leuk.
somebody. It's Simon van Schaik who we lost. What happened there? Last car in this group. It's the 46 who loses it. Excuse me. Bas van Straten loses the car. And Simon van Schaik, yeah, he just hits the car because he couldn't go anywhere. Everybody managed to get out of the gravel trap and everybody's back on the track. That's a good thing. Again, we lost Simon Schaik who's going into the pit lane right now. Or retiring the car. Looks like it because he's out. Repair the car.
Leuk. Heel leuk. Heel fucking leuk.
Lap time of Nico Schiffer in 129.91.
Heel
From him
leuk.
driving in the 30s. CRZ Sim Sport team. Was the winner of race 1. A little bit of a harder time in race 2. That's one thing for sure.
Nice, fucking net code.
We see Justin Clerc. The attack on André de Brouwer.
Moet opschrijven, anders vergeet ik het.
Dijken. A little bit wide there. 3 laps left. Here with Justin Clerc. Good to make a stick on the inside. No, that's going to be widely defended by the Brouwer. Right on the outside. Better exit. That's what he does. That's what he does. Now on the inside. Next corner, the 62. He's going to make it stick. Is he going to make it stick? Yes, he does. Amazing move there from Justin Clerc. Brouwer has been putting back now because also Kelvin van Dijken on the outside. And oh, who's that? That's the number 1. That's Kuip. There with him. Do it on his own. Get some help. No, he did not get some help. Way too quick into the corner. Way too quick into the corner. Luckily nobody hits it. That's a good thing. Fight with Schiffer and Stiefelhagen. On the outside. Stiefelhagen on the inside. Stiefelhagen is a little bit better. Schiffer has to try it again. What's of Roy Castillo went off track. Very interesting one. Here. On the outside. Comes now the inside and he managed to make it stick for P6 right now. With Roy Castillo. Was it a small mistake or a big mistake? Oh, that's quite a big mistake actually. Without any issues. Of Liam and the number 998 for Young. And quite fast actually. almost half a second faster than the guys in front. Carlos fight with the show. On the inside, and oh, they managed to hit each other. Status was the lucky one in this fight. Some damage on the right side of his car. So demoted to P10 right now. Also half a second that Schubert was quicker. The lap times now slower than half a second. Final lap is out. The white flag is out, which means we do have the final lap right now. One more lap to go for Roy Kanstein, for Brian Bernarens, and also this guy Schubert. Board with him right now. What he needs. Meh. The attack, but where is he going to make it stick? Not many laps to go. Oh, watch out, Bernarens. A little bit too wide. We got Daters in the gravel trap. Somebody else?